Welcome back, bookworms. This is Mrs. K. I'm glad you can join me. Siegfried is a most serious fart, and he is sick and tired of being a laughing matter. So he sets out on a most serious mission to change the fart as we know it. Let's enjoy the magic of reading as we read together The Most Serious Fart, written by Mike Bender and illustrated by Chuck Dillon, and see if Siegfried succeeds or learns to embrace his fartness and the fun and friendship that come with it.
Ooh, that smells.
In a not-so-quiet neighborhood, deep in the bowels, lived a most serious fart with monogrammed towels. His name was Siegfried, never a smile on his face. He only listened to Beethoven and always carried a briefcase. Most farts lived in clusters, but Siegfried lived alone. He didn't have any friends, nobody to share a scone. He thought he had no choice but to live his life this way. Other farts were just fools who delighted in disarray. Siegfried had held his gripe long enough. It was time to make a stink. Farts should be taken seriously, like a sneeze or a blink. Thanks to his fellow farts, nothing really mattered. Mocked even by babies, their reputation was shattered. Pooh Tube record smash. Babies laughing at farts at 21.2 billion views. Wow. The Board of Old Farts held a meeting once a year where farts of all smells wafted in through the rear. It was a chance to be heard, to truly speak their minds, but most came for the after party and to shake their behinds. Siegfried had come for a debate. Taking a pad and pointer from his case, he prepared 4 arguments to push the fart to its proper place. First, a fart should no longer depart from the depths of the derriere, but rather a more elevated spot, like the mouth, eyes, or even nose hair. Second, the telltale tooting sound was a dreaded cacophony. It needed a more dignified tune, like Beethoven's Fifth Symphony. Third, the stinky smell of rotten eggs must be rethought and replaced. Siegfried preferred more refreshing scents, lemongrass and minty fresh toothpaste. Lastly, Siegfried asked the board to reconsider the fart's very own name. A 4-letter word like butt and poop brought them nothing but shame. So he offered a new title that suggested nobility, and dropping a bomb, he presented the farfluffity. Finishing his long-winded plea with nothing more left to say, Siegfried was feeling confident he had blown the old farts away. The board quibbled and squabbled, but ended in a stalemate. They decided to let the town's farts decide the fart's fate. To the mic each fart floated, blasting ideas Siegfried promoted. I am proud of my tooting vibrations. They've been in my family for generations. I don't care if babies laugh at me. Their little giggles fill me with glee. I don't want to be a farpoofit. Oh, for fart's sake, I can't even say it. It says keep on farting.
Hooray for the booty! Hooray for the booty! Hooray for the booty!
Siegfried turned his back while everyone joined the chant until the eldest fart hit the gavel and ripped into a rousing rant. Well, Siegfried, your fellow farts have spoken clearly about these opinions which you've held so dearly. You should be proud of who you are, not who you think you should be. One day we will all run out of gas, so don't take yourself so seriously. Advice. As Siegfried considered his fellow farts, he began to rethink his position. Maybe the other farts weren't such fools. Perhaps they cared about tradition. And so Siegfried formally withdrew his debate, a cause for everyone in the room to celebrate. Siegfried even agreed to attend the Fartstival that night to make sure everyone knew he'd butt out of this fight. Although he didn't throw a jig or join the electric slide, he saw one thing they took seriously: flexing their fun side. Siegfried still listened to Beethoven and enjoyed tea and scones, but he did so with plenty of friends and with grins instead of groans. The rear end.
I smell a smelly smell.
Well, bookworms, if you enjoyed The Most Serious Fart, be sure to check it out at your local library or buy a copy for yourself from your favorite bookstore. If you enjoyed my Read Aloud video, please give it a thumbs up and become an official bookworm and subscribe. Until next time, enjoy the magic of reading.